The number signs you've been seeing aren't random. Archangel Michael has been trying to guide you through them toward your next blessing. Follow them before they stop appearing. These numbers are not accidents. They are not coincidences. They are not random patterns flashing across your path. They are divine codes, heavenly whispers wrapped in digits, breaking into the fabric of your days, reminding you that heaven is still speaking. The truth must be told. What you are seeing is the language of eternity intersecting with your earthly journey. Archangel Michael himself is standing in this season as a messenger of heaven, pulling your attention toward the signs that point the way to your next blessing. These numbers are not trivial. They are urgent summonses. For some, this message will mean nothing. For the distracted, the careless, the hardened, it will feel like foolishness. But for you, the one who has been restless, the one who has felt the stirring in the midnight hours, the one who cannot shake the sense that something greater is pulling at your spirit, this is for you. This message carries weight because you have been chosen to see what others overlook. Understand this. There is a window, a divine frame of time where heaven presses closer to earth and signs flow freely to guide your steps. But a window does not remain open forever. If you delay, if you ignore, if you dismiss the numbers as meaningless, you risk missing the divine alignment prepared for you. These signs are not ornamental. They are directional. The stakes are high. Ignore the voice of heaven, and the path grows dim. But lean in, discern, and obey, and the blessings assigned to your life will not pass you by. To unlock them, you must be still. You must silence the noise. You must carry discernment, for only those who tune their spirit to heaven's frequency can decode what is being spoken now. These numbers are a lifeline, and through them, Archangel Michael is guiding you toward your breakthrough. Type "I am chosen" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 1122 is now activated. Beloved soul, hear this clearly. The numbers that follow you are not accidents. They are divine interruptions, holy signals piercing through the veil of the unseen. Archangel Michael himself, guardian of divine order and defender of God's chosen, is standing before you in this hour, and he speaks through these signs. The heavens do not waste words, and angels do not waste movements. If these numbers have chased you across clocks, receipts, license plates, and sudden encounters, then it is because heaven has declared your attention must be captured. By sunrise, you will understand why these numbers refuse to leave you. You will see why they press into your vision with persistence. They are not the product of imagination. They are not a trick of coincidence. They are a language, a sacred code woven by the Spirit to guide your steps into a season you cannot afford to miss. Archangel Michael, the captain of the heavenly hosts, whispers through these digits, commanding you not to turn away. There is urgency in this moment. Heaven does not send signs without reason. When numbers begin to follow you, it is because time itself has become compressed. Your destiny is drawing near. These numbers are not just reminders. They are a summons. The eternal realm is calling your name. And yet, this message is not for all. The careless will scroll past. The unbelieving will mock. The distracted will dismiss. But for you, the one whose spirit trembles when the numbers appear. This is your confirmation. You are not imagining this. You are not deceived. You are being summoned. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. Coincidence is the language of those who do not see. Divine order is the language of the awakened. And Archangel Michael is standing as the guardian of that order. He has come to place a seal over your life, to draw a line against chaos, to carve clarity into your confusion. Every number is a sword stroke against the fog that once bound you. Every repetition is heaven insisting, pay attention, for the moment is now. You have been chosen to walk in awareness. You have been summoned to step into alignment. And alignment cannot wait. Heaven's calendar is moving, and your blessing has already been scheduled. These numbers are your guideposts. They are heaven's way of pulling you out of distraction and into divine direction. Every sighting is a reminder that angels walk beside you, protecting, guiding, speaking. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not wandering without aim. The signs are deliberate. The message is alive. Beloved, Archangel Michael is near, and he is whispering this to you now. Do not ignore what is before you. Do not doubt the confirmation that heaven is giving. The numbers are chasing you because your blessing is chasing you. Follow them, and you will walk straight into the place where heaven and earth collide for your good. Type "I am anointed" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 1414 is now surrounding you. There is a mystery pressing against your heart, and you cannot shake it. The numbers follow you, and you whisper within yourself, "Why me? Why now? Why do these digits pursue me, even when I am not looking for them?" You glance at the clock and it repeats. You check a receipt, and the same code appears. You see a license plate, and it echoes the same pattern. These numbers have become shadows that move with you, voices that whisper without sound. And though others may not see them, you cannot escape their presence. You feel the disruption in your spirit, the unease that asks, "What is heaven saying to me? Is this a guide or is this a warning?" This is the tension of the chosen, the pull between revelation and fear, the pull between surrender and resistance. Those around you may sense something different in your spirit, yet they cannot interpret what you carry. Some watch you with curiosity, some with envy, and some with confusion. But you must understand, their inability to decode what you see does not make your vision less real. Heaven has marked you with these numbers for a reason. Others notice the shift in your life, but cannot explain it. They feel the atmosphere change around you, but they do not know what has been placed in your hands. You, beloved, are being pulled between two worlds, the noise of earth and the whisper of heaven. The numbers disrupt your ordinary rhythm because God is breaking into your timeline. What you once called normal will no longer satisfy you because eternity has touched you. The numbers are proof that you are not where you were, nor are you going back. But here lies the unrest. When heaven speaks, confusion often follows. You wrestle with questions. You battle the thought that perhaps you are imagining it. Yet your heart refuses to agree with doubt. These numbers haunt your path because they are not from you. They are for you. They are the fingerprints of a divine plan unfolding in silence. The world may call it coincidence, but your spirit knows it is a sign. The world may say it is meaningless, but heaven insists it is prophetic. And here is the truth. Disruption always comes before transformation. The disturbance you feel is not punishment. It is preparation. The unease is not chaos. It is alignment. You have been singled out, and though the weight feels heavy, it is proof that you are chosen for a higher assignment. This is not madness. This is divine clarity. And soon, what feels mysterious will become revelation. Do not run from this disruption. Embrace it. Do not silence the questions. Let them drive you deeper into stillness with God. Because soon, what is a riddle will become a roadmap. Soon, what feels like confusion will become confirmation. And soon, what feels like pursuit will become your greatest protection. Heaven is interrupting your life to save you from missing what is coming. Type "I receive" in the comments if you feel this message. Blessing code 7777 is now being released into your life. Beloved, listen closely. The numbers you are seeing are not random signs of comfort alone. They are also battle codes written across your path. They reveal not only that heaven is guiding you, but also that the enemy has taken notice of your rising. The moment you began to see these numbers, the moment your spirit awakened to their meaning, the battlefield shifted. Opposition rose up because blessings drew closer. You must understand this. Attacks are not proof of abandonment. They are evidence of divine selection. Every code, every repeated number, is a marker on a spiritual map. It shows where you are, but it also shows what you are contending against. Heaven marks you with signs, and hell responds with pressure. That pressure is not random. It is targeted because your blessing has been scheduled. The more you see the numbers, the clearer it becomes. You are walking through contested territory. This is why you feel the tug of war in your mind, the pull between faith and fear, the conflict between clarity and confusion. It is not weakness, it is war. And yet, do not be afraid. For every enemy that rises against you, heaven has already assigned angelic covering. Archangel Michael, the warrior of God's armies, is not simply showing you numbers for your curiosity. He is revealing the hidden lines of battle, warning you that destiny attracts resistance. When your spirit begins to align with God's order, disruption from the enemy becomes inevitable. But let this truth sink deep. The opposition you face is the confirmation that you are chosen, seen, and appointed for breakthrough. Every time you glimpse the code, you are being reminded, heaven's eye is on you. The numbers are not just gentle nudges. They are war drums, echoing across your spirit, calling you to awareness. This is why you cannot ignore them. To turn away from the signs is to walk blindly onto a battlefield unprepared. To discern them is to walk in strength, clothed in the armor of heaven. Your obedience in this hour will determine your breakthrough timing. Numbers alone cannot save you. It is your response to them that unlocks destiny. When you see the codes and lean into prayer, When you see the signs and choose obedience, you position yourself under the shield of divine protection. But if you dismiss them, you risk stepping outside of the covering. This is why heaven presses so urgently, because your choices in this season carry eternal weight. Do not mistake conflict for rejection. Do not mistake resistance for failure. Conflict means you are advancing. Resistance means you are dangerous to the enemy's schemes. These numbers are reminders that you are not fighting alone. Heaven is actively watching, guiding, protecting. Every battle you face now is proof of the blessing waiting on the other side. Therefore, stand firm. When the numbers appear, see them as confirmation that the war is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. And yet, know this: those powers tremble when you align with the codes of heaven. The battlefield is real, but so is the victory. Your steps are being ordered, and every number that appears is a signal that your deliverance is near. Type "I am covered" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 8888 is now activated over your battles. Beloved, I must speak plainly now, for the Spirit is pressing with urgency. The signs you are seeing will not linger forever. Numbers do not appear endlessly. They are windows, not walls. They open for a season. They flash like lightning across your path, but if you remain unmoved, they will withdraw into silence. Heaven is merciful, yes, but heaven is also precise. And when heaven sends repeated confirmations, yet receives no response, the silence that follows is not absence, it is judgment. Hear me clearly. The numbers that surround you are not merely curiosities, they are a summons. And like any summons, there is a time limit for response. If you dismiss them, the divine flow may shift, and what once pursued you will seem to vanish. But do not mistake disappearance for abandonment. It will be heaven watching, testing, waiting to see if you discern the moment you were given. Within 72 hours, you may feel the pattern shift. The signs may appear differently. The numbers may alter their sequence. This is not chaos. It is heaven demanding a response. Archangel Michael is not playing games with your destiny. He is pressing because time is pressing. The alignment you are being called into is immediate. The delay of obedience may cost you opportunities that will not return. Heaven will not beg. Heaven will not plea. Heaven calls once, twice, then watches to see what you will do with what you were given. Do not take this lightly. While you wrestle with doubt, there are forces watching you. Not only angels, but adversaries. The unseen world is waiting to see whether you receive or resist. There are eyes on your obedience, and your response becomes a testimony in the spirit realm. When you follow the numbers, you declare, "I trust the divine order of heaven." When you ignore them, you declare, "I choose blindness over vision." Every action speaks, whether in silence or in surrender. And let me tell you this, someone is moving against your blessing. There are voices, unseen and unknown, that desire to steal what is being prepared for you. This is why the numbers press with urgency. They are heaven's alarms, ringing out before the thief strikes. If you walk with eyes wide shut, you risk stepping into snares designed to block your elevation. But if you heed the warnings, If you answer the call, you will see heaven shift the battle in your favor. The spiritual pressure you feel is not random stress. It is the waves of warfare rising because destiny is approaching. The numbers you see are lifelines thrown into stormy waters. They are heaven saying, "Hold on to this rope, and I will pull you out." Ignore them, and the waves will grow higher. Obey them, and the storm will break before you. The choice is yours, but the urgency is clear. Beloved, let this sink deep into your soul. Delay is dangerous. Ignoring the signs will not erase the battle. It will only remove your shield. But obedience activates protection, and discernment secures blessing. You are standing at a threshold, and the numbers are proof. Act now, for heaven is watching, and silence is not an option. Type "I will obey" in the comments if you feel this message. Blessing code 1919 is now surrounding your path. Beloved, now that the signs have been revealed and the urgency declared, you must understand this. Not every revelation is meant to be shared. Numbers, visions, confirmations, they are holy treasures. They are keys placed in your hands, not for the ears of everyone, but for the direction of your own steps. Heaven does not waste mysteries on the careless, and Archangel Michael warns you now. Guard what you have been shown. For if you cast it too freely before those who cannot comprehend, they may trample the very pearls God has placed in your care. There is safety in silence. Stillness is not weakness, it is wisdom. The world teaches you to broadcast everything, to seek validation from others. But the Spirit whispers, "Withdraw." Hide this word in your heart. Ponder it in stillness before my throne. Not every year can hold what heaven has entrusted to you. Not every heart is ready to walk the path you are called to walk. When you see the numbers, let them guide you inward, into prayer, into observation, into deep communion with God. This is how you protect the blessing that is forming in silence. Do not let the enemy steal your clarity by tempting you to over-explain. The adversary thrives on confusion, on scattering the seed of revelation before it can take root. That is why you are instructed to remain silent until heaven itself tells you to speak. Your power is multiplied in stillness, because heaven fights most fiercely when you choose to remain hidden under its covering. Archangel Michael stands as your defender, but even his sword works most effectively when you walk in discernment. Some of the signs you are seeing are not meant to be spoken aloud at all. They are not for broadcasting, they are for direction. They are not for conversation, they are for alignment. Heaven speaks in code so that only the attuned can hear. The numbers are not for debate, they are for movement. And if you carry them with reverence, they will unlock doors in silence that no public announcement could ever achieve. Take courage in this truth. Even when you say nothing, heaven is working. Even when you hold your peace, angels are moving. Even when your lips are sealed, your steps are being ordered. Obedience in silence is louder than 1,000 empty words. Your discernment is your shield, and your restraint is your weapon. Lift up your head, beloved, for you are not unprotected. You are not wandering without covering. Archangel Michael surrounds you with angelic armies, unseen but ever present. He goes before you to block snares, He stands beside you to strengthen your resolve. He fights behind you to seal off the doors the enemy thought he could open. The numbers you see are the proof of this covering, each one a reminder that heaven has not left you alone in this battle. So hold this close. When the numbers appear, whisper a prayer instead of an explanation. When the codes flash before you, thank heaven in silence rather than rushing to share them. Let the revelation rest in your spirit, and let discernment lead your steps. For not every sign is to be shouted, but every sign is to be followed. And in your stillness, in your guarded silence, heaven will fight for you with power that cannot be shaken. Type "I am covered" in the comments if you receive this word. Blessing code 2020 is now sealing your protection. Beloved, hear me now. You are not the same person you were when these numbers first began to follow you. The one who doubted, the one who questioned, the one who wondered if they were imagining things, has already been transformed. Each sign you've seen has not only been a message from heaven, but also a mirror of your elevation. The numbers are not haunting you, they are heralding you. They are heaven's announcement that you are stepping into a new identity, one shaped by destiny, not by doubt. Do not call yourself a victim of circumstance, for you are not cursed. You are chosen. The numbers are not evidence of punishment. They are proof of alignment. Heaven does not chase those who are forgotten. It pursues those who are appointed. The very fact that the numbers repeat, the very fact that they press into your awareness, means that you are standing in a holy place of transition. What you once thought was confusion is actually confirmation. What you once called disruption is actually direction. The truth is this: your wings are unfolding. You have been crawling. You have been carrying weights. You have been questioning your worth. But every time you see those numbers, heaven whispers, rise higher. Step out. Spread your wings. The fire within you is igniting. The path before you is illuminating, and you are no longer bound by the identity of yesterday. You are being transformed in real time, even if the world has not yet caught up with the change. See it clearly. Every number is a spark. Every sequence is a flame. The fire of your destiny is being kindled, and what was hidden in you is now coming alive. Archangel Michael himself is standing at your side, reminding you that you are not weak, you are not forgotten, you are not ordinary. You are chosen to carry a new mantle, a new authority, a new boldness that will terrify the enemy and release light wherever you walk. You cannot shrink back any longer. The numbers do not appear so that you will cower. They appear so that you will rise. The path is lit before you. The signs confirm it. You must walk forward with confidence, for the numbers prove that heaven has gone ahead of you. What felt like confusion is now clarity. You are anointed for this season. You are covered for this assignment. You are empowered for this battle. Do not fear the voices that doubt you, for their unbelief cannot cancel your calling. Do not fear the shadows of opposition, for their attacks only prove your elevation. Every number that appears is another reminder that heaven has marked you as set apart, sanctified, and ready. Lift your head, strengthen your heart, and declare, I am chosen. I am rising. I am stepping into the destiny ordained for me. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your unveiling. You are no longer walking in circles. You are walking in divine alignment. And the numbers that once unsettled you will now empower you. The signs you once questioned will now confirm you. You are not wandering. You are being led into promise. Type "I am rising" in the comments if you receive this word. Blessing code 3030 is now igniting your elevation. Beloved, the veil begins to lift now. The mystery of the numbers you have been seeing is not without reason. They are not random echoes in your path. They are living prophecies written into the rhythm of your days. Every repetition, every alignment, every sequence has been heaven's coded way of speaking destiny into your atmosphere. These numbers are not empty patterns. They are timestamps, prophetic markers confirming that heaven has placed your name on the schedule of breakthrough. Listen carefully. Heaven is organized. Heaven is intentional. Heaven does not release signs without purpose. The numbers you have seen are not decorations. They are declarations. They are announcing that the moments you have prayed for, the shift you have longed for, the blessing you have been prepared for, it is near. These numbers are the voice of timing. They are not asking if you are ready. They are declaring that heaven is ready. Archangel Michael comes now as the messenger, revealing the purpose of what has been hidden. The repetition of these numbers is the proof that you are being prepared for promotion. They whisper that the blessing you thought was delayed has actually been divinely orchestrated for this exact season. Heaven has been aligning people, places, and opportunities behind the scenes, and the signs you see are simply confirmation that the veil is about to tear open. Beloved, do not miss this truth. Your name has been spoken in heaven's council. Your destiny has been discussed before the throne of God. You are not forgotten. You are announced. You are not overlooked. You are remembered. These numbers are heaven's way of saying, the time is now. The blessing is set. The path is clear. For too long, you may have doubted, questioned, even dismissed what you were feeling. But now the evidence is undeniable. The signs are not chasing you to tease you. They are chasing you to position you. They are guiding your steps into the fulfillment of promises long prepared. Heaven is confirming, through every code, that the chapter you are stepping into is not ordinary. It is appointed. So, hear me. These numbers are not coincidence. They are prophecy. They are heaven's coded way of saying, rise, for your season has come. Do not fear them. Do not doubt them. Do not dismiss them. Instead, let them ignite faith. Let them stir boldness. Let them anchor you in the certainty that God has not forgotten you. What you are seeing is not imagination. It is manifestation. Lift your spirit, beloved, for the prophecy is alive and you are walking in its unfolding. Every number you see is another line written in heaven's story for your life. You are chosen. You are seen. And you are stepping into blessing by divine design. Type "I receive my prophecy" in the comments if this word confirms your spirit. Blessing code 4141 is now alive over your destiny. Beloved, it is no longer enough to simply notice the numbers. It is no longer enough to stand in awe of their repetition. Heaven has spoken. Revelation has been unveiled, and now you are being called into action. Prophecy without movement becomes delay. Signs without response become wasted. But prophecy embraced, signs obeyed, these open the gates of destiny. The time for waiting is over. The time for activation is here. When you see the numbers, do not only marvel, respond. Journal them, declare them, align with them. Heaven is not showing you codes so that you may wonder. Heaven is showing you codes so that you may want. These numbers are invitations, not decorations. They are not passive. They demand agreement. Each sighting is heaven asking, will you step into what I am showing you? Will you say yes to what I have appointed? Will you declare with your own mouth that you are aligned with my will? Beloved, your voice matters in this hour. Do not stay silent when heaven is asking for your agreement. Declare it aloud. I follow the signs. I walk in obedience. I step into destiny. There is power in your declaration, for heaven waits for agreement before releasing the full measure of blessing. Angels record what you say, and your words become weapons in the unseen realm. Do not let doubt silence you. Speak boldly, for your agreement activates the prophecy. This is why the numbers are insistent. This is why they chase you into every corner of your day. Heaven is pressing for your participation. Do not think you are a passive observer. You are the chosen vessel through which destiny will manifest. Every time you respond in faith, every time you align with the codes, the atmosphere shifts. The unseen becomes visible, and what was delayed begins to accelerate. Beloved, rise up now. Refuse passivity. Step boldly into what heaven has marked. The numbers are proof that God is ordering your steps, but it is your obedience that unlocks the doors. Take the signs seriously. Write them down. Meditate on them. Speak them aloud. And above all, walk in the direction they are pointing you. Do not wait for the world to understand. Heaven understands, and that is enough. Archangel Michael is standing, sword in hand, ready to clear the path before you. But he does not move without your agreement. Say yes. Say yes aloud. Say yes until heaven hears. Say yes until your spirit rises with strength. Say yes until the chains of hesitation break. Destiny is calling, and your activation is required. Beloved, this is not coincidence. It is covenant. These numbers are heaven's signature on your timeline, and your obedience is the pen that writes the next chapter. You have seen the signs. You have heard the revelation. Now move. Now declare. Now step. Heaven waits for your yes. Type ISAYYS in the comments if you receive this word. Blessing code 5151 is now igniting your agreement. Beloved, while you wrestle with questions in the natural, there are answers already unfolding in the unseen. Heaven is not still. Heaven is not idle. Even now, in this very hour, there is a silent exchange taking place in the spirit realm. Angels are moving, blessings are being shifted, and alignments are being made on your behalf. What feels delayed in your life is not denied, It is being transferred. What you thought was lost is being repositioned. What the enemy tried to block is being rerouted by heaven's hand. When you see the numbers, it is not only a reminder to pay attention. It is evidence that something is happening behind the veil. These signs are receipts from heaven, proof that negotiations are underway in the courts of God. While you sleep, heaven records. While you doubt, heaven works. While you wonder, what does this mean? The angels are already arranging, already securing, already sealing what belongs to you. This exchange is silent because heaven does not announce every move to the enemy. Not every battle is loud. Not every breakthrough is thunderous. Some victories are forged in the quiet, hidden movements of angels. The numbers you see are not noise. They are signals of this silent work. They are heaven's way of saying, I am working for you even when you cannot see it. I am aligning what was scattered. I am restoring what was stolen. I am releasing what was delayed. Beloved, do not mistake silence for absence. Just because you cannot see the movement does not mean the movement is not real. Heaven often works best when it works unseen. The enemy cannot intercept what he cannot detect. And so God hides the transaction, shields the exchange, and covers the blessing until the appointed time of release. Every time you see those numbers, you are witnessing a glimpse of that hidden process, a holy reminder that heaven is working tirelessly for your good. Understand this, the blessing has not vanished. It has been preserved. The promise has not expired. It has been guarded. The delay is not punishment. It is divine protection, ensuring that what you receive cannot be stolen or corrupted when it arrives. This is the wisdom of heaven's timing, and the numbers are your confirmation that the transaction is still active, still secure, still moving in your favor. Lift your faith, beloved, for the unseen is real. The exchange is happening whether you feel it or not. Angels are carrying scrolls with your name on them, shifting resources, aligning opportunities, moving hearts, preparing doors. And when the fullness of time comes, what has been moving in silence will break forth into your reality with undeniable force. So next time you see the numbers, let your spirit rest. Do not panic. Do not doubt. Do not fear. Let the numbers remind you, heaven is at work. Your destiny is being defended. Your blessing is being delivered. And though you may not hear the sound, the silent exchange is in motion, and nothing can stop it. Type I trust heaven's timing in the comments if you feel this word. Blessing code 6161 is now releasing unseen transactions into your life. Beloved, you must know this truth. The numbers are not only for your direction, they are also for your vindication. Heaven never moves in one dimension. The same signs that confirm your blessing will become confusion to those who sought your downfall. The same codes that guide you forward will become stumbling blocks to your enemies. For God is a God of justice, and every time He marks you with a sign, He is also marking the downfall of those who rise against you. Hear this clearly. Those who mocked your journey will watch the signs confirm your calling. Those who doubted your worth will see heaven multiply your portion. Those who thought you were finished will see God reverse what was meant to destroy you. The numbers are not just messages of guidance. They are also verdicts of justice. They are heaven's announcement that the scales are being balanced, that what was stolen is being returned, and that what was withheld is being multiplied. Every number you see is a testimony in the spirit realm. It declares that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It speaks that every tongue that rose against you in judgment will be silenced. It whispers that those who sought to block your path will stumble upon their own snares. Heaven does not allow the chosen to walk uncovered, and the numbers are your proof that divine reversal is already in motion. Beloved, lift your head, for justice is not delayed. The unseen forces of heaven are already correcting the imbalances. What you lost is being restored, but not in the same measure. It is returning multiplied. Where you were rejected, you will be celebrated. Where you were denied, you will be granted access. Where you were betrayed, you will be strengthened. This is the power of divine reversal, and the signs that chase you are the very indicators that it is unfolding now. Your enemies are confounded, for they cannot interpret the codes of heaven. What is guidance to you is blindness to them. They will look and not see. They will listen and not hear. This is the wisdom of God, to hide his strategy from those who would misuse it and to reveal it only to those chosen to carry it. And you, beloved, are one of those chosen. That is why the numbers appear. That is why the codes repeat. That is why the signs will not leave you alone. Take courage, for the battle is not only about your blessing. It is about God's justice being revealed in your life. He is the God who lifts the humble and humbles the proud. He is the God who restores what was taken and multiplies what was lost. And he is the God who is using these numbers to declare, I have not forgotten you. I am reversing what was spoken against you. I am turning the tables in your favor. So do not be afraid of what rises against you. Do not be shaken by the voices that oppose you. The numbers are proof that heaven has already judged in your favor. The reversal is not coming. It has already begun. Type "Justice is mine" in the comments if this word speaks to you. Blessing code 7171 is now executing divine reversal in your life. Beloved, hear the final word. The numbers you have been seeing are not coincidences. They are not accidents. They are divine instructions written into your days by the hand of heaven. Each sequence, each repetition, each code that refuses to leave your path is a reminder that you are not wandering. You are being guided. The signs are not meaningless. They are purposeful. They are proof that heaven has placed its mark upon you. You are chosen. You are seen. You are not forgotten. Every number that has appeared was heaven whispering, your steps are ordered. Your blessing is near. Your destiny is unfolding. The Spirit of God has not left you without direction, and Archangel Michael has stood by your side to ensure that every sign has reached your eyes. This is divine covering. This is heavenly alignment. This is the language of eternity, wrapping itself around your journey so that you will not miss the path prepared for you. So go forward with confidence. Do not fear the confusion of the past. Do not doubt the signals of the present. For your steps are numbered in heaven, and every number that appears is a prophecy that cannot be broken. You are walking in a holy rhythm, and the path before you has already been clear. Lift your head, beloved, for you are chosen, you are sealed, and you are sent. You will not miss your blessing. You will not miss your alignment. You will not miss your appointed time. For heaven's codes are alive within your days, and your obedience has already set in motion the release of what belongs to you. Walk boldly, for the blessing is yours, and nothing shall stop it. Type "My steps are ordered" in the comments if you received this word. Blessing code 8282 is now sealing your journey.